All right, we are on the draw. We're playing Rug Delver, and I think this is a pretty good keep. The second Hooting Mandrills is kind of an effective mulligan, but we've got threat, a good bit of interaction, some cantripping, and we're going to draw a card anyway, so doesn't seem too bad. Hopefully they don't blow us out of the water before we get anything started, and they're on the kind of deck that would blow you out of the water before you get anything started. I am going to Tarfire, or sorry, that's not a Tarfire. I'm going to Lightning Bolt this Experiment 1 before it does anything. Technically, I maybe should have held up that Lightning Bolt to see what they do as a 2-drop, but that Experiment 1 is probably the most important thing they're going to play. Yeah, I should have, just for completeness, held up the Lightning Bolt. I guess I was in the mood of just kill and pass priority. Goblin Guide I don't care as much about, not even close. Disrupting Shoal is going to be very good. They did not have a second 1-drop. Unfortunately, we just have to shock and say go. I think if we put down the Mana Leak shield, we're probably in trouble. I'm hoping to Mana Leak and Shoal Pitch. That's the play. We're unlikely to need more red mana anytime soon. So we will just shock with the Breeding Pool. This is quite likely going to go badly. We're playing against what looks to be Little Zoo, and that's an aggressive deck. Hopefully we can Shoal, Pitch Visions, Mana Leak, and then send out a Hooting Mandrills to stabilize. Because otherwise we are in some trouble. Hidden Herbalists. That one we're going to Mana Leak. For a second, I was considering shoaling the Herbalists. Herbalist. I think it's Herbalist. Ooh, second Mana Leak. That's not going to deal with the Goblin Guide. But Shoal Pitch Visions is what we want to be doing. And it's what we will be doing. Yes, I want to do that. I want to select this, and I want to select that. If we shoaled pitching the Mana Leak, the Herbalists, then we wouldn't have a second play this turn. And that would be bad. So our opponent has just 2 cards in hand. We have to shock to play this Mandrills, but we're gonna do it. Because if they don't have Path, we might survive. If they have Path, we're close to boned. Go to us. If they path this, we get a 4th land. We go to 8 at the very most. 4 lands, nothing in exile. This Hooting Mandrills, barring a Thought Scour, probably wouldn't be coming down very soon. Or a fetch land, but that puts us even lower. Yeah, it's not a good spot against such an aggressive deck to just get shock, shock, shock. Ooh. 2 other creatures did not attack, so they don't have First Strike. They do not have Trample, and they can be blocked by whatever I like. Tarmogoyf is on top. We are going to block the one with more power. If they have a Lightning Bolt, doesn't matter what we block, Hoot still goes down. So that's not interesting to me. I'm just going to take as little damage as possible. Do they have anything good? They do. Okay. Well, at least we 2-for-1 them. And Xmage glitched out like hell just there. I wonder if the recording caught that. Did you guys see this? Cause man, did it go back and forth on my end. We're just gonna slam this Goyf. We have nothing better to do. Oh boy, that's a lot of lag. We don't have any other place, so we're gonna go to them. How many people are on right now? 307. I don't need to see my graveyard. Although, I'd like it in a more convenient location when I do need to see it. Okay, so knock on wood, it looks like the lag went away, at least somewhat. It still does that thing where it untaps, retaps, and then untaps again, but that's okay. We cannot profitably play a Hooting Mandrills. Well, sorry, we cannot play a Hooting Mandrills, so we cannot profitably attack. So we're just gonna hold up this mana leak that they know about. That's an Atarka's command. We're gonna mana leak it. Burn is basically what we're most concerned with here, because Goyf is going to do at least a decent job of holding back creatures. So I'd rather leak the command than save the leak for a creature. There's also the fact that leak expires eventually. I imagine they both get in. No. Okay. There you go. Anything significant in my graveyard? He's got instants, he's got creatures. I don't care. Let's delve it all. Stabilize this board. Go to us. Maybe I should have attacked with Goyf just there. I don't think they run enough burn for me to be too concerned. Oh, Delver's so good here. We have plenty of red, so we'll use that one. Of course, I don't think they're playing around much. Do I want to get in with Goyf? If I do, they get first strike. I'm really not concerned about first strike or trample from their dudes. So we're gonna get in with Goyf. If they have anything really bad for us, I could always chump with Delver if need be. Or, well, no, if they have first strike, then it's chumping. And cool. Can we do some good stuff? We can't, but it's still good stuff. Oh, we don't have a graveyard. Stupid Hooting Mandrills. Now we're going to be getting in with the Hooting Mandrills. I actually should have attacked with the Mandrills last turn, too. That was a misplay. Mandrills is the one who should be doing the beating right now. And look at that, we're technically winning. Knock on wood, I really don't want to turn this around on us. Goblin Guide. This is pretty much their best opportunity to attack, I think. We're going to see what they do. Nope. Cool. Just go to us. I'm not going to play this snap, because if I draw a lightning bolt, we're going to have some fun. I mean, it doesn't transform Delver, and I can't give it flashback, but man. I wonder if they want to trade their entire board for this Mandrills. I assume they don't. So, in Magic, in case anyone watching this doesn't know, and more importantly, in case you guys find this at least somewhat boring, because I don't think it's exactly entertaining at this point, in Magic generally, in creature mirror matches, the person who goes bigger wins because their creatures stabilize, and then they can get in safely. That's kind of what we did, although we're not too much of a creature deck. I don't know why the card sizes are like this. Can we get a little bigger? Cool. Now, you may notice this is slightly different than what I was... Whoa, that changed. I guess at a certain size, they get rid of the extra names. There's a slight difference in the main deck here. I changed 2 Disrupting Shoals. There were 3 the last time you guys were here, or the last time you saw me play. Yeah, that's probably the better way to put that. There were 3 Disrupting Shoals. One became a Spell Snare, the other became a Snapcaster Mage. I'm of course talking about the 2 that left, because there is still 1 Disrupting Shoal here. The reason I did that is, so far, Shoal hasn't been particularly impressive against Death's Shadow. Discard makes Shoal a lot worse than it theoretically could be. Shoal was way better against the old Death's Shadow aggro decks that did a bunch of damage to themselves, tried to become immense, Temur Battle Rage, that sort of thing. She'll counter just about every threat. I think every threat outside of the ones they'd board in or the one Goi for Mandrills they would play in the main in addition to or if they didn't want to do the sideboarding thing. So there's that. It's not nearly as good, I think, as it could be. I still need to play more against the deck to really find out. Spell Snare came in because Spell Snare is good against a lot of the big mana decks we're seeing in the metagame, and it's also good against all the mid-range decks. And then you have Snapcaster Mage because it's pretty much just good against just about everything. And if I keep this one shoal, I want to try to keep the 2 CMC pitches at least somewhat live. Snap gives you an extra chump against Death's Shadow. It flashes back Bolt, it flashes back Stubborn Denial, it flashes back Spell Snare, Vapor Snag, Simic Charm, Dismember. It's a pretty good card. In this matchup, like I said just a moment ago, you generally want to go bigger, and since they're going wide, we want these Pyroclasms. I killed a lot of time, so I'm going to go fast. Thought Scours come out because we're looking to interact. That will fill up our graveyard for us. Other cards here that we like. Explosives could be good, but it's kind of slow. Don't want Blood Moon. Don't want Dismember. Too much life loss. I think that's good. I might want these 2 Traverses. Things that I could take out include Mana Leak. Yeah, let's drop 2 Mana Leaks on the draw. That'll do. We'll see how it goes. Our opponent quit the match. That is how I would sideboard against that matchup, though. So there's that. And I apologize for our opponent quitting the match. Yeah. See you guys in the next one, which will be right now, for me at least. I don't know if you guys binge these or however you watch. You just do you, okay?